Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since the last time I talked to you guys. I'm very excited because I have an amazing news for you. I'm preparing a new course for teach you how to draw stylized portraits. So what I'm going to teach you in the course is all the basics for the drawing, heads, proportions, also a bit of color theory and procreate basics. So if you are interested in taking this course, I'm going to let the link below so you can sign up for more information and to get a notification when the course is ready to launch. By signing up, you're going to have a discount of $25 and also have the opportunity to take a survey to say what things do you expect about this course and what type of content do you want to see or do you want me to teach you. So for today's illustration video, I came up with the last entry I did for the Flower Week 2020. This challenge was hosted by me with other artists like Laura, Sophie, and Andra. I'm going to link her Instagram profiles on the information box. They are great artists, so if you can go and check them, please. And for the challenge, what we did was 5-day prompts, and there were the Japan flower, tulip, poppies, water lilies, and this was the last one prompt that was the sunflower. The main idea I have for this sketch was to make like boho style girl with bright colors like summer colors. So the first thing I did for planning the sketch for the prompt was search on Pinterest some reference photos to merge in the drawing. Some of you guys always ask me on Instagram about if I work with references or not. So I always tell you that yes, I am. I find reference photos so necessary when you're going to do like portraits and other type of drawings, because even you can draw from the imagination. Sometimes, or the most part of the time, you're going to need like a reference photo to see if you draw the correct proportions, or if the pose makes sense, or things like that. As you see, for this sketch, I'm working from a reference photo to get the pose and the eye style that I want from this picture. So as you see, working with reference doesn't mean that you have to attach so much to the original reference, because you can change later on the pose to make more dynamic poses, or maybe to stylize a little more your drawing. The second reference I choose was for the colors that I really want to have the colors to get inspired to make my sketch and my illustration. So you're going to see that I choose a girl with some flowers and with some teal and orange clothes. So this was the colors that I really want to have in my illustration. So you can see that I turned these two photos into one in my own illustration. So I think this is the basics of references. Of course, you can use work from one reference and be so attached to it. Why not? I think that all of us had made this at some point, because it's so easy to draw when you have a reference. And of course, if you want to practice like pose, movement, full bodies, or everything, or whatever you want to practice, working from a reference is much easier than if you draw or try to do it from your imagination. And that's all for now for the references. In the course, I'm going to explain with much more detail all about this topic, but now I'm going to go through the next step of the illustration, that is the clean sketch. Once you have your rough sketch with all the ideas you want to add to your illustration, it's time to clarify which ones are going to be the correct ones. So this is basically what I'm doing right now. With the same pencil that I use for the sketching, I decide to do like a more clean sketch before the inking part. So you see that I am adding details, adjusting the eyes, making some corrections over the sketch, because sometimes when you are doing like the clean sketch, you see things that aren't working. So this is time to make corrections too. Once we have all our corrections done, it's time to go to the inking stage. For this part, you can use whatever brush you like. If you like more like traditional inking, you can go through the calligraphy pen brushes on Procreate and see if some of them can fit for your outline, or if you like to have more childish style, you can go for a pencil, a pencil style brush. So this part is up to you, to your taste, so you can use the brush you like the most. So once we have our outline, it's time to start the painting process. So for painting process, in my case, I like to work with color blocking and layers. I know a lot of people have different ways to do that. Someone can work in one layer, another one paint without using the bucket paint, and what all of us have our tips for these things. I found that the with layers it's better for me because I change colors and things. Are also I like to play with the blending mode layers a lot. So I'm not going to go through this process now in more depth, but basically once we had these colors, it's time to start adding more details like the blush things. If we want that the portrait have freckles, birthmarks, etc., and start working with lights and shadows. So if you're interested in this process and know how I do it and know how you can do it, you can check the link that I'm going to put down in the information box. So if you're interested, sign up for more information on the platform and take the survey so I can know what do you want me to teach you with more detail. And the last thing you have to do is wait until the course is done. You don't have to add any payment information. It's just to notify you when the course launch. So I am very excited with this project because for a long time I had in mind making some kind of courses or video tutorials to teach you guys how my process is and see if you can find it useful for yourself. So I couldn't say no to this opportunity that Class 101 gave me. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to leave the video here and hope you had a great week and see you in the next video.